What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Okay, so there's another social media site called Parler, a couple years old now. I believe it came out in 2018, maybe 2019. I'm not 100% sure, but a lot of conservatives are making the switch because they promise free speech and they won't ban people. As we're all familiar with, all the current social media companies like Twitter and Facebook, and even here in YouTube world, we're being shadow banned and blocked and suspended for going against the liberal groupthink, being found guilty of wrong think and wrong speech. So we get booted off. Not me. I have such a small, tiny little nothing fraction in social media world, so I'm under the radar. Nobody hasn't banned or blocked me. I mean, I get put in Facebook jail all the time for commenting or putting up something that's against the community standards, but the other social media companies like Twitter and YouTube haven't banned me or anything yet. A few things here and there. Sometimes my hashtags that I put in the video in the description they don't allow it to upload. They pull it down. I guess it's against their community standards, which it pretty much seems if you're slightly right of Bernie Sanders, you're against the community standards of social media. That's why this new platform, Parler, exists in the first place. So people who are constantly being banned, so people like Alex Jones and Laura Loomer and Paul Joseph Watson and so many others are on Parler now, so I'm there as well. So if you're out there in YouTube land, if you're watching this channel, if you're one of the 3 people that actually watch my channel, head on over to Parler and catch me over there. It'll be great to communicate with you guys. The thumbnail for this video is what my profile looks like. It's nothing special. The name is at Rick Knight, and you'll be able to find me. So head on over there and communicate with me on Parler. I'll most likely put up videos over there as well, and here. I'm slowly moving away from Twitter and Facebook little by little, and we'll probably stick to maybe, let's see where it goes with Parler. Let's see how popular it becomes, but it's definitely a space. I like some of the liberal media, especially like Newsweek, and they're saying that it's a far right-wing platform, and it's a safe space for conservatives. And it's like, no, it's not that it's a safe space, it's that it's a space. We don't have a space anywhere else. We can't go on Twitter. We keep getting banned and blocked and suspended, and they're pulling our tweets down and stuff like that. Again, not me, because I'm such a small fraction. I fly under the radar, but the other people are constantly being banned from it just for having a voice that differs from the voice of the liberal lunatics. No, this is not a safe space. We don't want a safe space. We want an unsafe space. We want to be able to openly discuss our ideas. Many can't do that, when they go behind enemy lines in liberal world and into their social media platforms. They can't have a voice. They can't discuss ideas openly because they're in a liberal safe space. So now we have Parler, which is a unsafe space where people are allowed to discuss their ideas openly without fear of anything. Now, yeah, of course, you're going to get the people on there that are going to try to be there to provoke and be shocking, and the shock value, and maybe outright racist and all that stuff. But we're willing to deal with that because we're not sensitive. We're not the we tolerate things, and even something that's not tolerable, like racism and stuff like that people will post on something, on a social media site that we're not really we're not too fond of. But we don't want to destroy anyone's lives. We see it, we just keep scrolling, we move on, we don't care, we don't pay any attention to it. It's not our business. We want to discuss the ideas that we have. We don't want to censor people. We don't want to boot people off. We don't want to constantly, accuse everyone of hate speech constantly, like what's happening to conservatives. They're constantly in violation of hate speech just for voicing, maybe their support for Trump or for the Republican Party or something like that. And that gets confused with someone who's outright making racist posts, which I don't, if someone's outright making a racist post, I don't really feel bad if they get kicked off a platform. I really don't. I have nothing to say about that. It's when people are just discussing conservative or Republican ideas and they're being kicked off, or if they're showing support for a certain group that's not liked by the left, or if they're not supporting a leftist group or idea, or if they're criticizing a leftist group or idea like the LGBTQ R2D2 C3PO community. You dare criticize them, you're banned, you're done, you're out of here. the Black Lives Matter movement, if you criticize them for the Marxists that they are, Twitter wants to block you. Again, not me, because I have such a small stake in everything that they don't even know I exist, but it's the other people that have a little name for themselves. They'll get dogpiled by the mob of people with the blue check next to their name on Twitter world. So this is why Parler exists, for people to openly discuss ideas and openly criticize things and have a civil discourse without worrying about constantly being bullied and harassed online and then eventually just deplatformed because you're guilty of wrongthink and stuff of that nature. So head on over to Parler, find me, and let's do some communicating there. It'll be very interesting to hear from a lot of you people. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video.